What's going on, Cancer? Welcome to your reading for mid-October 2021. In this reading, we're going to look at your overall general energy for mid-October. We are going to look at what you don't see coming for mid-October, and we're also going to look at some messages and advice from your spirit guides and angels for mid-October. So thank you so much for being here, Cancer. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate for you this time, that just means it's a different Cancer or a different person's reading. Okay, so if that's the case, come back next week though, because every single week I do post new readings for Cancer and for all the other signs as well. So check your other signs for full forecast of your October energy, your mid-October energy. Okay, so we're going to do 6 major shuffles here and really pull the energy for Cancer watching this reading for mid-October. Okay, so let's go. Messages for Cancer, mid-October 2021. 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 2 more here. Messages for Cancer, mid-October 2021. Jumpers here. Last one. Messages for Cancer, mid-October 2021. All right. So, Cancer. Okay. So there's a lot going on here in your overall energy. I get the feeling that some of you may be faking your success. Okay, and I know that's not a very good thing to hear, but I'm here to really lay down the energy for you, what I sense. For the overall energy for mid-October, we have the Laziness card, we have the Politics card, and we also have the Fool card here. Okay, so what I'm kind of picking up on, Cancer, is that maybe, this Laziness card is all about spiritual bypassing. And you see how this person is just kind of sitting here as if he's at some amazing poolside resort. Well, whatever poolside resort you find yourself at, this is not your final destination, Cancer. So you see how this person is sitting on a bunch of, it's like a very unstable situation, but their back is turned to it as if they're not where they really are. And then you also have the Politics card right next to that card, Cancer. The Politics card is all about presenting a fake mask to the world. So I feel for a lot of you, maybe this isn't what you want to hear, but for mid-October, you may be falling into the trap of kind of, living your best life on Instagram, but really deep down, you're not where you want to be. Okay, and then you also have this Fool card here. So I see you kind of taking a leap of faith into some sort of unknown where you diminish this sense of acting like your life is perfect. Okay, this card is all about being one with the moment, even when the moment sucks. So there's nuance here, right? Because you always want to be one with the moment. Even if you're facing difficulties, if your life is on top of a bunch of shattered shards of glass, of course you don't want to go into reactivity. But if you're telling yourself that this is the most amazing thing about life, you're also just playing yourself. And for the feeling for a lot of you, I'm going to be straight up with you. I feel like there's people you're trying to impress for the wrong reasons. I feel like I'm talking like Gary V right now. But it's like you're And it's not even you're doing it in the traditional sense. It could be a spiritual ego. They're trying to present that like your life is so in order, when on the inside I feel it's not the case. We're going to clarify all these cards in a second. Okay, and then what you don't see coming, I like the energy. You have the Suppression card, you have the Trust card, and you have the Rebirth card. Okay, so I read vertically as well as horizontally, and what's right underneath this laziness card is the suppression. So right now you guys are suppressing how you really feel, and this is what you don't see coming. So I see it intensifying to a point where you can't keep lying to yourself. So you may have one straw that breaks the camel's back, Cancer, to where you finally admit to yourself, oh my God, I'm not cool with this situation anymore. I'm not cool with how this person's treating me anymore, even though they treat me like they literally cut me emotionally. Okay, you got to finally let that out, and that's what you don't see coming. So finally, it's going to be an end to a suppression. Okay, but for some of you, there is a potential for you to continue on suppressing how you really feel and acting like your life is amazing. Okay, and then right underneath the political card, we have the Trust card. So I feel for what you don't see coming is a breaking away from this and trusting that you can only work with what's real. So until you come to the point where you reach the point where you realize you're in a miserable situation that you have to get out of, that's when you really trust life, and that's when you can start on the fool's journey. I feel like what's preventing you from doing this, and I feel like you're already on it, don't get me wrong, but this is just nuanced, layered, deepest level of your shadow, right? You have to trust that even though you're in a bad situation, you're in that situation for a reason, and you have to admit that you're in a bad situation. Or maybe it's not bad, but it's not where you want to be, okay? Right underneath. So there's going to be a movement away from pretending like, oh my God, my life is amazing. Look, everyone, on my Instagram, it's like, no, I'm going to trust that maybe you stop posting on Instagram for a little while, right? And then what's amazing, though, Cancer, is in the same row, right underneath the Fool card, you have this Rebirth card. So this is you. I feel like where you guys are right now is the lion. So this is the archetype of the camel, the lion, and the child. Most people in society are a camel. They just do what they're told. They don't question anything. They're brainwashed, and they accept life, but it's from a totally different level. You're at a higher level. I feel for most of you guys, you're at the lion stage, and that's why you're trying to like present yourself as if your life is already all figured out. Okay, but the rebirth is coming into the child. It's going back into the Fool energy. So this is where you really tap into your intuition. This is where you really admit to yourself that this poolside resort, even if you're not at a poolside resort, but you find yourself in a sort of quote-unquote comfortable situation in life, this is not my final destination. And the only way that I can get out of this situation is if I stop suppressing the fact that I hate my life. Right? It's like a Drake lyric. You hate your life, just be honest. Right? So for some, hey, it's not resonating, it's not for your reading. It's not for you, but someone out there, this is totally for. But I see a totally new reality, an innocent reality, one where you can admit to your own situation, Cancer. So we're going to clarify. I feel like for this reading, we almost don't have to clarify the cards, but we will. Message from your spirit guides here, okay? They want you to know that the reason why you're trying to present yourself in a certain way to people to impress others is because you're comparing yourself to other people. So your spirit guides here for mid-October, Cancer, want you to stop comparing yourself to these people who, they don't really give a crap about you, right? So right now, I feel like you're missing the point of your excellence. I feel like you have yet to discover your excellence because you're trying to fit into a box of what other people think is excellent. Okay, so all in all, your spirit guides want you to say, you're not going to be happy if you keep comparing yourself to people, and this is in the same row as that damn political thing, okay? So just be aware of that. And then, you know what's funny? In the amazing row, you have the Fool, Rebirth, and then you have the Breakthrough card. So your spirit guides are really saying you're going to have to tap into your willpower. This is the solar plexus literally exploding. This card says you have everything you need to just push through a certain situation. And I really sense it all goes back to this laziness card. Right now, you guys are being lazy in your life, okay? But until you admit that you're being lazy and you're just kind of, it's like stuffing things into the closet, like not looking at things. I feel like you guys are really going to take a look, okay, for mid-October. And then you're going to do something about it too. It's not like once you look at all your shit, you're stuck with it. Once you look at it, that's when you're free from it. It's only when you pretend what you resist by not looking at it persists. This only gets bigger. Now you're going to start to shut that down and transmute all this stuff. So that's what your spirit guides want you to do. We're going to clarify how to do it. You also have this integration card here from the message from your spirit guides. So there has to be a balancing within you. Okay, so if you find yourself a little bit more in the feminine, which I would probably think is true with this laziness card, it's time to express your masculine power. Okay, so the other half, the yang energy rather than the yin. Okay, and that's what your spirit guides are saying. So I like this reading. It's a movement out of lethargy. It's like no more apathy. So we're going to go ahead and clarify a few of these cards for you here. Okay, Cancer. So the first card I want to clarify is this laziness card. So based up until this point, this was my intuition, my interpretation. Why is Spirit putting that laziness card here for you? We're going to clarify these cards with the Teal Swan Frequency Tarot card deck. Why is this laziness card here for Cancer people? Let's see. Ooh, jumper. The laziness card is clarified by the heart chakra. Okay, heart chakra. I feel like the heart chakra is what's going to get you out of this right now. Some of you may have a closed heart chakra, and that's why you're being lazy. Yeah, you know, it's like the heart chakra is all about, if you have an open heart, you're willing to be the fool. The fool is willing to be spit on, lied to, manipulated. Whatever the universe wants to do to it, the fool keeps his innocence. And it's funny, you have the inner child, the innocence right here. So it's not that you want to take abuse on purpose, but if you have a closed down heart chakra, it's like, that's why you run away from all this stuff. Okay, the open heart is one that's willing to feel into pain. So the reason you're being lazy is because you have a lot of stuff you're not willing to look at. Okay, so this is turning into like a very shadowy work reading. I want to clarify this Fool card. Okay, this is where the amazingness starts to come into the reading, okay? Why is this Fool card here for the Cancer people watching this reading? Let's see. Fool. Why? Why is the Fool card here for Cancer watching this reading right now? One more. Why is the Fool card here for Cancer people watching this reading right now? Okay, so the Fool is clarified by creativity. Okay, creativity. Okay, so there's some sort of new venture for mid-October that you're going to be moving into. And I feel like if you create from your heart, it's a powerful place to manifest from. And the creativity, you know, this is about putting your foot on the pedal, right? This is about really going for something and giving it your all. Right now, you guys are not putting your best foot forward. You're just not. Okay, you're not even like getting, like, you know how they say we only access like 10% of our brain power? And like we have 90% of it that we leave untapped. I feel like you guys are leaving like 99% untapped. So it's not that you're not having downloads. I feel like it's just implementation. Like there's something about going on the Fool's journey and really getting creative and just sending it. Like you guys are not sending it right now. For those of you who are resonating with this. Okay, so there's something about sending, and that's what, remember, that's what your spirit guides want you to do. Okay, they want you to start really going for it. Even if you fail, be the fool that fails over and over and over and over and over and over until they get too smart and they succeed inevitably. Okay, so let's clarify for what you don't see coming, this suppression card. Okay, why is Spirit putting this suppression card here? I feel like this is you feeling a bit overwhelmed and not admitting to yourself that you're kind of playing yourself, that you're not giving your best foot forward here. You're just, so let's see, why is that there? You know, why is the suppression card here for Cancer for mid-October? Why is the suppression card here for Cancer for mid-October? Why is the suppression card here for Cancer for mid-October? The Suppression card is clarified by the Sexuality card. Sexuality. So for a few of you out there, you may be suppressing your true sexuality, okay? And this has to do with manifestation as well. If you are suppressing how you really feel sexually, like maybe you just never explored it to the full extent that you could, because all of us harbor our beliefs from sexuality from our parents and society, which is very boxed in. Okay, in the new paradigm we're moving into, it doesn't mean we all have to be transsexual and like this and like going out to space, but it does mean that we honor that maybe sexuality can be a little bit more open than we've been raised to believe. Okay, and sexuality and manifestation go hand in hand. Okay, so there could be something about a partner as well, about maybe you're not really jiving with your partner sexually, and you're not admitting to that self. And for a lot of you, I feel like that's what it is. Right now, you're just like saying, whoever you're with in a relationship, maybe you're just saying, oh no, it's great, but you know, like this isn't, there's levels to this. There's something that's going to put your heart on fire. Remember the heart opening, heart chakra. Okay, so I would say explore your sexuality and also admit to yourself that maybe you're not happy in the bedroom with whoever you're with, right? And for some, if that's not for you, that's not for you, but maybe it is. Okay, the next card I want to clarify for you, for what you don't see coming, is this Rebirth card. Because this is the innocence that I talked about with the Fool, okay? And just being, like, honest. You know, the children are honest. Right now, you guys are a little bit trying to be, oh, I'm this person. You got to, like, let go of your... Here's an exercise for you guys. It's like, if you were an alien and you landed on Earth for the first time, what would you do? What would you explore? What would you try? That's what you got to do. Let go of your human identity. Why is this Rebirth card here for Cancers watching this reading right now? For what they don't see coming. I feel like this is when you integrate a little bit of what I'm saying here and you really dive deep into your shadow and start to transmute it. I don't know. Why is this Rebirth card here for the Cancer gang out there? Why is this Rebirth card here for the Cancer gang out there? The Rebirth card is clarified by the Integrity card. Yeah, integrity. It's what I sensed. So, if you notice children, they always have integrity. Like, they're not pretending. Okay? Right now, remember in the overall energy, the energy is pretending. You're pretending you're not where you are. You're pretending you're playing a mask that you're not really. The energy here is when you have integrity, sometimes if you have integrity, you have to take a step back in life. But that step back is only going to propel you forward. All right? So just be aware of that. So have integrity, really admit where you are. You can only transform with what's real. If you're lost in this frequency, which hopefully I'm helping you guide out of, you're never going to be able to transform that because you're in a fantasy, okay? Fantasy mask. You guys have to be like, no, I'm not happy. I just, you know, that's just what's coming through for some of you, okay? And now let's move on to the messages from your spirit guides, Cancer, and let's see why this is coming through. First card that I want to clarify here is the Breakthrough card. This is really the happy card of the reading. This is your happy row, Fool, Rebirth, Breakthrough. So this is like if you can take the advice and if you can admit to where you are, you're going to go leap and bounds, okay? You're going to dissolve your resistance. Because why do they say what you resist persists? If you resist the present moment where you are, you can never transform it. It's only when you accept it that you can then transform it. So let's see, why is Spirit encouraging you to break through? Use that solar plexus energy for Cancer for mid-October. Why is this Breakthrough card here? Why is this Breakthrough card here for Cancer? Why is this Breakthrough card here for Cancer? Okay. So the breakthrough card is clarified by the gratitude card. And what I'm getting is you shouldn't have gratitude, guys, for like the situation. Right now, here's what's been going on. You've been having gratitude for the wrong things that you're not actually grateful for. And that's a spiritual bypassing trap, right? You're trying to say, oh, I'm so grateful for this person who doesn't satisfy me. I'm so grateful for this situation that I actually hate that I'm trying to pretend that I'm grateful for. Sound familiar? Gratitude, you have to have gratitude for the very acute, painful awareness that you're no longer going to be suppressing what you can really admit to yourself is false. I'll leave that where that will land for you. Okay? So that's what's going to help you. Have gratitude that you found yourself in this position. Okay? The last card that I want to clarify, because I feel this one is self-explanatory. Okay, comparison. You have to just stop comparing yourself to others. I'm going to leave that one where it is, because that's what's forcing you. If you weren't comparing yourself to other people, you would probably freely admit to yourself, oh, I actually hate where I am. And oh, I'm not going to, oh, I don't, who cares what they think? Take off the mask. Okay, stop playing these snake-like games. Get out of Slytherin. Come over to Gryffindor, guys. Come over to Gryffindor. Let's clarify this integration card, though. What do you need to balance out? I really do feel like it is more of your masculine. Okay, don't accept life as just, oh, it's passive, I'm just going to accept it. Nope, it's like breakthrough, right? But right now you're channeling your masculine energy into the wrong things of comparing, right? And then you have to still stay in the yin. You still have to stay in the feminine to be the child. But the child is not afraid to be integrated. So why is the integration card here for Cancer? What do they need to integrate here? I feel like you need to integrate your potential. That was what just came out. Well, like I said, you guys are not even putting your foot on the gas. You're just waiting. You're not doing it. You're scared. No more of that, guys. Okay, why is this integration card here for Cancer? Last one. Why is this integration card here for Cancer? What? Guys, you gotta be kidding me. Potential. It's the card that peaked out before. And then, are you kidding me again? Breaking through barriers. Are you kidding me? You have the breaking through barriers card next to the breakthrough card? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't think they're kidding, though. So, really, you have to integrate your potential, guys, and you have to break through barriers. No more playing it safe, right? Go on the fool's journey. Stop acting like you already have it fucking figured out. I'm starting to curse in this reading because, goddamn, you're starting to, like... You're rubbing the universe the wrong way, guys. So it's either, it's like, you admit to where you are, and you fucking break through, or you can just live your life in a lie. Peace.